Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to another All Signs reading. So this one will be their current feelings for you. How are they feeling for you this week? What's today's date? June the 29th through July 6th. Alright, so let's see. How are they currently feeling for you this week? We are using the music deck. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to use tarot as well, but I want to start with a song for how they're feeling, their next move or action towards you, what they're planning to do or what they will do, any blockages, and then the outcome for the week. All right, so it's going to get full channel songs for you. How are they feeling for you this week? You got Everything is Everything by Lauryn Hill, but the portion that says develop a negative into a positive picture. So they could be feeling optimistic. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, Everything is Everything. Lauryn Hill. All right, what's their next move and action towards you? We got Romantic Call. Patra. Patra is a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. You could be dealing with either. This is a sweet message asking you out, expressing feelings, talking all day and night on the phone. Okay, I looked these songs up, so I don't just make that up. This is what the artist supposedly said that the song was about. Okay, so what is the challenge, if any, for you all this week? You got another Gemini energy here, Prince. You got the look. It says their type, instant connection, chemistry, physical attraction, dream girl or dream guy. Why is that the challenge? That could be the challenge because maybe you are not their usual type. That doesn't have to be a bad thing though. Maybe there's chemistry, there's physical attraction, but just not acting on it. Let's see. What's the outcome for this week? All right, you got Scorpio, Gemini. SZA and Kendrick Lamar, 30 for 30. It says, I swear I'd be in peace if it weren't for you. Oh, really? All right, and the overall energy is fighting temptation. Now, that could explain why you got the look here. Chemistry, physical attraction. So this could be a person that's been fighting the temptation to deal with you, to see you. It says discipline and holding back. Beyonce, she's a Virgo. All right, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, or somebody on a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. Those are the signs that are coming out for you. Let me get the tarot. All right, two tarot cards. What's going on with develop a negative into a positive picture? Now, you could be at odds with your person because the overall, I mean, not the overall energy, but the way that the ending shows up here is, I swear I'd be in peace if it weren't for you. 30 for 30. I don't know. What's going on with develop a negative into a positive picture? Maybe a positive turning point. All right. The Magician, Gemini and Virgo. And the Justice card. You could be getting an apology. I remember last time I told y'all somebody was somebody was waiting for an apology from you. That could be possible, but it could be this person being proactive and reaching out. All right, so you got Venusian energy here. You got Mercury energy here. So maybe Wednesday or Friday will be significant for a positive turning point. Could be a Libra, a Gemini, or a Virgo person. Definitely proactive. You got two majors here. That means that somebody's really ready to come forward. You feel to me like you're getting communication from somebody. Honest communication, integrity, maybe apologizing with the Justice card. Because that does talk about taking accountability. So this could be what this is. Also meeting you halfway. So they're saying you the Magician. I said the Page of Wands. I'm about to say the Page of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, a younger fire sign. But that could also be a flirty text, a message coming in. I definitely feel they're proactive. Their feelings for you this week are they're seeing you as the one. And they're looking at you as somebody that they want to do something for. You also have 111 here. You could be seeing 111 or a lot of ones. The Magician is the number 1. The Justice card is number 11. Also, this is about mirroring. So this could be accepting some kind of responsibility, maybe issuing an apology. What is this romantic call asking you out? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Communication coming in with the Devil. I feel like this is a bit of obsession. Could be a Capricorn. You got Libra energy again. It says they're going to be expressing feelings. The Queen of Swords is somebody that wants to talk. So again, communication is coming in if you haven't spoken to this person. Libra is your sister sign, is here twice. What is the Devil? Because I feel like this is like temptation to want to call you, want to talk to you. Maybe a little bit of ego here. The Tower. Yeah, this is like, expect the unexpected with this person. A Scorpio or an Aries for some of you. So this is something coming out of nowhere. That represents the element of surprise. Your person might be on the toxic side. Or maybe this is somebody that's saying, hey, I want to make it right. That, you know, we've been arguing or not getting along. I do feel like apology energy is here. What's going on with you? Got the look as the challenge. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's too many cards. And the Ten of Swords. You got two tens. So you got 111, you got two tens. 10-10 could be significant. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. This is Gemini energy, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Sagittarius energy. Now, the Ten of Swords is a betrayal. The Wheel of Fortune talks about going through ups and downs, emotional ups and downs, which is what I feel like this is saying. Like, I swear I'd be in peace if it weren't for you. Like, maybe there's been some arguments. Maybe the overall energy here is taking accountability for a lot of the things that have been said between you two, because I do see something like that here. All right. But the Wheel of Fortune as a challenge could be like trying to control something, trying to force something to be. Could also be exterior, you know, people external to the connection, external factors, external people causing an issue. Could be bad timing. Could be a series of bad luck in somebody else's life where they feel defeated. You know, maybe they feel like you're too much for them. But this feels like it could be an issue of timing. And I feel like something happens this week that puts things back on the right path. What is going on if I swear I'd be in peace if it weren't for you? The Nine of Pentacles. That's I can do bad all by myself. I don't know if this is you or this is them. Virgo, Venus energy. But this is like somebody that's single and they're kind of okay with that. I want to put these back. They don't feel right. I just want two cards. This is very independent, self-sufficient energy. What is the Nine of Pentacles? It's also freedom. Five of Cups. So this is disappointment. For some of you, this could be disappointment in how this person's behaved. Maybe behaving like they are single when they're really not. Or they could be saying it's about you. All right, Scorpio, Mars energy. I can't even get the context of that song when they say, I swear I'd be in peace if it weren't for you. What does that mean? I mean, I know common sense what it means, but I want to know, like, why say that in the song? Give me a second, y'all. Let me pause, y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all. So this is what it means. In the context of the song, it captures the intense friction and emotional exhaustion of a highly toxic relationship. And that's what I do see here. It means that despite any personal efforts that the narrator makes to find inner calm and focus on themselves, which is this is about focusing on yourself, their partner's focusing on themselves, their partner's presence, baggage, or a drama consistently pulls them back into stress and chaos. And there you go right there. Okay, so, hey, the cards are literally mirroring what the song means. That's insane. Okay, so the phrase beautifully illustrates the struggle between two competing desires. Wanting to walk away to preserve your mental health. I'm going to have to write all of this down on the card. Wanting to walk away for your mental health. Where was I? And the magnetic pull of remaining emotionally entangled with someone you still have feelings for. Okay, so that explains these two cards right here. And yeah, in here, this explains why. Queen of Wands, this is you, Aries. This is Aries, Mars energy. So this is like I have a strong attraction to you. And they could be fighting the temptation, but it feels like they're getting weak. Yeah, some of them have been keeping you waiting, keeping you hanging, or saying that you've been doing this for them. What are they going to do? I see here that communication is coming in, but it's coming in with the Tower and the Devil, which could mean that something leads right back to an argument, and I don't really like that. And that could be a repeat of the pattern that's been happening between you two, because this is disappointment. This could also be somebody's depression or sadness or grief, where another person feels like happy and content, and maybe the two energies don't go together. Take it how it resonates. So what's going to come out of this? King of Pentacles. Too many cards. That's stability. And then instability. Okay, why? So it's like somebody wants something serious with you, but they're nervous. I mean, I don't know if somebody has mental health issues or emotional issues or some kind of baggage, like I said. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person is not sleeping well, which is probably why they're feeling compelled to come forward. I would still expect communication. I feel like it's a need to establish like respect in a relationship, mutual respect for one another with the Six of Pentacles here. But it's almost like this person is telling me like, you're still the person I choose. Gemini energy again. You got Taurus moon, you got Virgo Mercury. Yeah, and this is like, I'm not really going anywhere. So we're going to have to figure this out because you're stuck with me. It just gives you're stuck with me. But I kind of feel like you two do have issues, okay? I'm not seeing a resolution of the issues like overnight, but I do feel like this person is saying, all right, even if we have these major issues, I don't plan to leave, okay? But there's some anxiety or nerves about maybe being in a committed relationship. If you've been discussing that could be what the arguments have been about. Somebody that just supposed to do their thing, have their cake and eat it too, and that could be a big part of the problem. That is what I have for you. Check another placement in your chart if this didn't resonate. I will see you all in the next reading. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Taurus Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and get your person's feelings for you this week. June 29th through July the 6th. How are they feeling for you this week, Taurus? We're using songs, my song deck, okay? So their feelings for you this week. You have Watch and Learn, Rihanna. Teaching someone how you wish to be treated, leading by example, and sexual innuendos. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Also a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay. What are they saying here? They want to step up, lead by example. Also, they could be craving you physically. Maybe they want to do something new with you in the bedroom. All right. They could even be demonstrating to you how they want you to behave towards them. Or they could be responding to you, telling them what you wanted and actually doing that for you. I'm also getting the Page of Pentacles. So it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. They may be younger. All right, let's see. They could also be wanting you to tell them what it is that you want from them. What's the next move towards you? I wish I missed my ex, Mahalia. She is a Taurus. All right, interesting. This is unrequited love, having no feelings for a good partner, prefers toxicity, trying to understand your lack of feelings for a good partner or person. Interesting, Taurus. So maybe you're dealing with another Taurus. This could obviously be your energy since she is a Taurus. I haven't seen her in a long time. Mahalia. She's from the UK as well, so somebody could be from the UK. I wish I missed my ex. I think that's how the song goes. Interesting. Is this an ex? Unrequited love would be like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Or maybe not getting reciprocity, maybe Six of Pentacles, maybe somebody that breadcrumbs. I feel like this is not what they're planning to do. I feel like this is what they've already been doing. And for some of you, this watch and learn is that you've taught them how to treat you, maybe because you pulled back, maybe because you started to demonstrate. I don't know how to say this. Like I'm getting like, I'm watching and learning because Taurus is teaching me a lesson here because I have taken Taurus for granted. Let's just see what the tarot says. We'll come back to it. What's the challenge between you two? Maybe this will explain. What's the challenge between Taurus and this person this week? Born to be wild. Steppenwolf. Okay, I don't know what this is. John, somebody is the front man. John K. He's an Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. So this is somebody that's free-spirited and non-committal and doesn't like to be tied down or policed. That ain't going to work with a Taurus. Somebody that rides a bike and a thrill seeker. Oh, that definitely gives Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords energy. So maybe an air sign or fire sign. It might be slightly younger for some of you. You got like a bad boy, bad girl, a thrill seeker on your hands. Interesting. Okay, so that's the challenge. What is the outcome for the week? We need a resolution, I would say. Aliyah, Capricorn energy. This is communication, working it out, healing, compromise, and a peace offering. I love it. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we have Run to You by Whitney Houston. She says, if I run to you, tell me, will you stay or will you run away? Some of y'all dealing with a runner. All right, so let's see what's going on here. They want a resolution, though. They could be running to you. They could be like pursuing you this week, maybe to communicate, work something out. You got the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn energy could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. This is somebody with a blocked heart chakra. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they've been emotionally stingy, whoever this person is. This could even be, like I said, you revoked your love offer. You're holding back. This is how they're feeling for you. I feel like they're seeing you like this. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces person. Again, a Knight. That's why they're showing up this way. They're either younger than you or just not emotionally as mature as you. They feel like they're wondering what else you're doing. Three of Wands. Are you talking to somebody else? And here they come. I'm telling you, they're coming in with communication. They're planning it. Maybe a couple of weeks or months or even days that you haven't talked to this person. Okay, a Gemini for some of you. Again, a Knight. They're showing up as a Knight. So, teaching someone how you wish to be treated. This is how they feel. This is what they feel like you're doing. That's what this card is telling me. They feel like Taurus is pulling back the love offer and being emotionally stingy because you're protecting yourself. They're not showing me their feelings, except that they've been a bit inconsistent. Okay, Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody that makes false promises to you. He's a love bomber. He's somebody that's emotionally unstable, all over the place, very deceptive and unreliable, can even struggle with his sexuality sometimes. So take that if it resonates. Okay, what is I wish I missed my ex? They feel like you don't miss them. Yeah, they feel like you're healing. Star card. So you could have had a Tower moment. Star card comes after we have a Tower moment. Aquarius energy. They feel like you're healing. It's inspiring them to want to come towards you. So what are they going to do? There you go. That's the peace offering. That's how we end right here. This is about relationship renewal. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They got a plan. They're planning to reach out. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah. Now, for some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this message. Maybe for some of you, this is two different energies, right? Maybe some of you, I don't know if you've been single for 4 years. You've been learning to love yourself. You've been healing and preparing for your partner. But this is somebody that watches and learns. They're open-minded. They're willing to learn about love. And it does represent a messenger. And the Page of Pentacles, though it is a page, it is a small gesture, it is a small offer, it does represent somebody who is loyal and trustworthy. And with the Star card, I feel like somebody could be saying, you're inspiring me. I'm watching and learning from you. You're the teacher. I'm the student. You inspire me. You're my role model. You're giving me this encouragement or inspiration to be better. Yeah, maybe they went through a Tower moment and this is why there was unrequited love. They're looking at you like somebody that's a golden opportunity with this Page of Pentacles, because it literally says having no feelings for a good partner, or preferring toxicity, trying to understand your lack of feelings for a good person or partner. So what does that mean? They too busy in their head. Look, this could be a divorcee. Yeah, they're fighting it. Maybe exploring other options. Again, an air sign. If you don't know this person, say you're watching for a future relationship, they could be going through like some challenges right now in love. A chaotic relationship. This is like drama, jealousy, competition. This could even be a person who does choose people who are emotionally unavailable. People who treat them the way that they treat you. That's interesting. I'm going to put these cards back. All right. So I do see them reaching out though. Absolutely. When will they reach out? Because it may not be this week. Nine of Pentacles. That's not telling me anything. Oh, Page of Cups. That's an apology. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Your person may be younger than you. These pages showing up, or like I said, they're just immature, emotionally immature. You got the Three of Wands here. Again, I feel like they're planning it. This is a workable plan. It does feel like an apology, a message, and out of the blue message is coming here. Yeah, this is a person who may truly feel like they like their freedom, free-spirited. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody, the Nine of Pentacles is an independent person. They really do like their freedom. And they're okay living alone. Maybe somebody has a bird here for a pet, as a pet. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this message is saying that when they can find the emotional bandwidth to just even pick up the phone. And I say it like that because I literally mean that's all it's going to take is for them to find the strength to pick up the phone and just dial your number or hit that contact and call you. I'm not getting an actual time frame because this is 9 years or Virgo season, and I know it ain't going to take that long. But maybe 3 days for some of you because it does show them planning. Could be something you've been patiently waiting for. I saw the Temperance card too. Yeah, it's like a slow energy, but I feel like they'll reach out. I mean, Venusian energy is Friday, so maybe Friday. All right, so what is born to be wild as the challenge? Why have they been complicated? You can't make it up. The Knight of Wands. I told you, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. He is somebody that would be maybe riding a bike or something. You got the Empress here, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords is a cheater. All right. But this Knight of Wands is coming directly to you, Taurus, because this is you as the Empress. You always feel out of this person's league. Again, they may be younger than you. They see you as a big deal. They see you as like their ideal person. They fantasize about you a lot. But the problem is other options get in the way. Curiosity about other options. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. You literally had 3 pages pop out in your reading and a Knight. I'm not seeing Kings. I'm not seeing the Emperor. And you're showing up as the Empress, which is your energy. Now, this could be a person who views, you know, if it's a man, they may view women as like they like the best of the best. This is somebody with really discerning taste. They may be a hoe. I'm be honest with you, because the Knight of Wands is a hoe, especially as a challenge. But this is like somebody into one night stands and like in variety, and you know, gets bored easily. And like I said, watching other people maybe on social media or curious about people. So this may be the type of person you've been dealing with. If it's not that, communication has been spotty. They haven't been living up to the desired partner of the Empress. Like I said, Taurus is not going to want to be with somebody that feels like they can come and go as they please. This person's ego got to get broken down a couple of notches. And I feel like that's what you've been doing to them. What's going on with we need a resolution? So they want a resolution. What is the resolution? Yeah, the Temperance card. You can't make it up. That's about peace. Harmony, balance, coming to a common ground, getting on the same the same wavelength with them. It could be a Sagittarius. This is definitely reconciliation. It's a divine union. I mean, a divine reunion and divine timing. Then you got the Ten of Wands here. So I don't know if your person is just so busy. They look like they could be a busybody. Maybe they work too much. I don't know. But this Ten of Wands is like, okay, I'm burned out. You don't, you know, worn me down, Taurus. Like you've given me a dose of my own medicine. And maybe even in slow doses, like it could be really burning this person up that they're not talking to you. Yeah, they're feeling magnetized to reach out because you're walking away. And look at this, the King of Wands. The very first card says to lead by example. That's what the King of Wands is. So this is like somebody with a strong attraction, but I feel like this is you walking away because you haven't been getting your fulfillment from this person. And that's making them attracted to you. Could be a strong Leo. This is Leo Jupiter. This is Leo Sun. And then you got Pisces Saturn energy here. Something about 8 months could be significant. Okay, so they're coming towards you. Oh my goodness. And look what they're bringing. The Emperor. So now they're showing up as somebody that understands they can't play with Taurus, period. I'm going to leave it there. All right, so any of these songs, maybe I want to go listen to these songs, make a playlist so you can understand how this person is feeling for you this week, or maybe even your own feelings. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Let's get your person's feelings for you this week. June 29th through July 6th. How are they feeling for you? We're using the song deck. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. You could be dealing with a Leo. That was pretty straightforward. What's their next move and action towards you? 0 to 100 by Drake, Scorpio energy. Moving too fast, rushing into things, a whirlwind romance over before it started, and a need to slow down. I literally told y'all this, and I believe your last reading on this channel. last week, Thursday, that somebody could have left a situation, raced into something with you, and then it ended up losing momentum. Okay, so they could be saying, look, I love you, I care about you, I still have feelings, I'm still interested, but we need to slow things down. We'll see. What is the challenge, if anything, for you all this week? Celebration, cool in the gang, parties, events, fun times, weddings, baby showers, get-togethers, enjoying yourself, excitement, and reunion. And I feel like that's like spending time. That's been the challenge. All right, and what's the outcome? They could also be reminiscing about memories that you created, even if it's just a short period of time. The outcome this week is Love in This Club by Usher and Jeezy. Okay, I don't know what that means. And then we have I'm Talking Square Biz to You, Baby. Tina Marie. She was a Pisces. So you got Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo. Okay? So far. Interestingly enough, I see Square Biz. Let me write it on here because I see this as the Hierophant. She was a Pisces, but this card will connect to the Hierophant. And this literally talks about playing by the rules. It talks about commitment. I looked it up before. That's how I know. I'm not just making that up. Okay, yeah. So, could be a Taurus you're dealing with or Pisces. But yeah, so Square Biz is playing by the rules. That's what that is. Traditional rules, traditional relationships. So, look, that's the overall energy. What's Love in This Club about? I literally do not know. Like the deeper meaning, not just the surface level meaning. Why did he write this song? Why did they perform Love in This Club? Maybe you met at a club? Maybe they want to take you out to a club? I don't know. The phrase Love in This Club refers to literal desire and fantasy of having an intimate or sexual encounter in public, nightclub, or its associated spaces. Maybe y'all did something like that before. I don't know. So it's about seduction, rebellious appeal. Let me write this stuff down. What else? Okay, so this song was created to give a then recently married Usher a raw, libidinous track to counteract his married dad image and show he could still be edgy. That's quite interesting. I remember he caught flack when he married Tamika. They were saying he wasn't a sex symbol anymore because he was off the market. That could be significant here. All right, so maybe some of you are dealing with a famous person or something. Anyway, what else? The lyrics describe a powerful, spontaneous attraction where the singer locks eyes with a woman on the dance floor and impulsively decides that he doesn't want to wait until they get home to be with her. So maybe this person is feeling pulled to you. I'm going to write these things down later. Okay. So look, I don't know. Somebody might be trying to see you. Maybe they're desiring you right now. Especially if they are reminiscing about fun and excitement they've had with you. Let's see. What is I will always love you? I will always love you. The Hangman. Yeah, things are on hold right now. Pisces energy. So this is like being in limbo, waiting. This could also be a different perspective, a new perspective. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. So look, this is Capricorn energy, but could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn person. I feel like somebody is either saying, wait until I'm more stable. I actually do see you as somebody I want to care for, be there for. This is, I care for you. I want to nurture you. But again, this is like, we got to wait. Y'all know how, like in the Christian faith, they say, what's the saying that they say? Lord, it just slipped my mind. Oh, what is it, y'all? Peace be still. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, somebody just needs a moment to catch their breath. The feelings are here, though. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that cares for you a lot. Sees you as a person that they want to cater to, be stable with. Like, it talks about stable love. That's not a game when somebody sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. But what's the Hangman? Because it's like, I need you to wait for me. What do they need you to wait for? It literally says they want to slow things down. King of Cups. Yeah, this could be like emotionally they're going through something, trying to regulate their emotions right now. Trying to wait until they are emotionally more available. That could be what it is too. Now that's Scorpio moon, but it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody with a Capricorn Venus placement or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Okay, now that could be financial or emotional stability they're waiting for. But definitely this is like, I love you. Now I may not show it because he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. But he does represent somebody who values you and who has a lot of emotional feelings for you. It says, I will always love you. All right, so what's next? What are they planning to do next? They need to slow it down. Queen of Cups. Oh, so they see you as their counterpart. The Queen and King of Cups. I don't know why the angle is so bad. I'm going to have to fix that for the next reading. Let me do it now. Hold on. All right, let's see if this is better. If y'all can see the cards this way. It's still kind of messed up, but that's the best I can do. All right, so they see you as their counterpart. Now, this could mean that you're married to them. I'm just going to say that. And I am noticing 2 queens, 1 king. Uh-oh, and another queen at the bottom. What does that mean? Maybe they left a long-term relationship, a marriage. Even when I look at the celebration, it does say weddings, baby showers, get-togethers, reunion as the challenge. I really strongly feel like, Gemini, some of you are dealing with a person that started something with you prematurely, before they were completely emotionally healed. What's this Queen of Cups? 9 of Swords. So this is what's slowing you down. Gemini, Mars energy. Now, this could mean that you're in your head about it. Maybe you're overthinking. Maybe you made them nervous because you were nervous. Meaning maybe you were asking for clarity or asking a lot of questions, or maybe they felt some kind of pressure. Because it says they were moving too fast, rushing into things. This is their next move. Fear. This is like emotional vulnerability that makes this person fearful, though they see you as a good counterpart. What are they going to do, though? These are not action cards. What are they going to do? Could be a Cancer. Oh my God, the Devil. Capricorn energy. What you're going to have to watch out for this person with the love in this club. If you had a casual relationship with them, they might be missing you. They may be nervous to reach out, but they may do it. But you just have to watch out for this person like wanting to be intimate and still not being emotionally healed enough to actually build something sustainable, because you want something sustainable. At least that's how they're seeing you with the Queen of Pentacles. You had the Justice card. So though these cards are not necessarily action cards, I will say the Justice card is an apology. So this could be an apology for inconsistency, being in their ego, being selfish. Sometimes this is inconsideration. Maybe other things, vices getting in the way. You know, the Devil can represent addictions, vices, drinking, partying. It is sex. All right. It can be an attachment to another person, especially with all these queens showing up in your reading. Yeah, this feels like they betrayed you. Gemini energy. So it's like your worst fear could have come true with this person. Like something you were anticipating about them, you could be like, man, it actually played out. A Libra is here, a Capricorn is here, or Cancer. And Gemini Mars, Gemini Mars is here as well. So this could be a person. I mean, sometimes the Justice card is the institution of marriage, and other times it's a divorce. And considering the Devil is here, this could be that this person came out of a toxic marriage relationship or something and jumped into something with you and then started having second thoughts. That could be what it is. And then they kind of ended up hurting you. I feel like their next action could be to seek like justice, to apologize, to do the right thing. Will they reach out? Let's just ask the question. Will they reach out? It's uncertain. They're fearful. Oh my God, they're still in grief. I keep telling y'all your person is in grief. So if you've met somebody recently, or you've been dealing with a person that's coming out of a long-term relationship, Queen of Pentacles, something that was stable, other people involved, family, children, whatever, there's still a connection that they feel. It's not happy though. The Devil is a toxic connection. But this is like when a past relationship gives you trauma and you're afraid to move on. That's what this person is telling me. Like, I feel an emotional connection to you. I will always love you. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Justice card, you balance me out. You bring me peace. All of these things. But then I'm frightened. I'm frightened because of what I just went through. So just take that how it resonates. For some of you, you will get communication. I don't think it'll be consistent because this person is still not healed. All right, so what is the challenge here? Is it another relationship? The Strength card. This is weakness as a challenge. Leo energy. What else? Insecurity. Queen of Wands. Could be a fire sign involved. That's another queen, y'all. So she's a person. This represents a person usually. Yeah, so it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. This could be strong insecurity as well. Maybe this person just doesn't feel like themselves. Maybe their mental health has taken a hit due to a toxic relationship. Okay, so what is the outcome here? So I was going to say you have to watch out for this person with the Devil, and especially now with the Queen of Wands. This is like concubine energy. That could even be what this is saying, like they rebounded with you. Because that's kind of what I'm getting. Y'all met somebody and it's like it rebounded. This is literally a repeat of what I told y'all Thursday. And it's like the rebound made this person jump into something with you impulsively, because that's what the Queen of Wands is, especially in reverse. And it literally says a romance that's over before it started, a whirlwind romance, rushing into things, and a need to slow down. Queen of Wands ain't interested in going slow, whether she's in the reverse or the upright. So they started having mixed feelings or giving you mixed messages. In two minds. And y'all know they say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. This person is not emotionally stable or mentally stable for a connection. This is why I'm getting inconsistency about their next move. Libra moon energy. Okay, so watch out for them like wanting to talk to you, see you. This sometimes is like ignoring or rejecting somebody, or being intentionally obtuse. Like when you're trying to talk to them, they keep missing the point of what you're saying, being difficult for no apparent reason, or being indecisive, or just a stalemate between you two where you're like, I throw up my hands, I'm gonna leave it alone. So what is the outcome? Because I see like maybe trying to flirt with you, or some temptation to come towards you, but it doesn't seem long term. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Cups. That's grief. That's sorrow. The Lovers. And see, that's the temptation. This card represents lust, y'all, believe it or not. Gemini energy. So somebody's feeling tempted to come towards you. I got to fill in this card before I get off y'all once I get off y'all reading. Magician, Gemini, Virgo. So listen, I'm talking square bids to you. This may be somebody who's saying, I want to come forward. I want to talk. I have something I want to say to you. We need to have a conversation. As the Magician is proactive, it is somebody coming forward to communicate. It's Mercury. And this is what you and Virgo share in common, is communication. So could be somebody wanting to talk about something serious. I just want to know, like, I don't know, this may shock you. Yeah, look at this. This is long-awaited communication. A Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, Scorpio, an Aries or Virgo person. They could be younger. They don't have to be. But I want to see something. I just want to make sure they're not just coming for sex. Because the Lovers coming out with the 5 of Cups gives me this person may be missing you. They may be feeling sad or disappointment, or feeling disappointed in themselves for how they treated you, or knowing that you're disappointed. And that could be making them reach out to you. But I just want to, they're saying they're talking square bids to you, baby. And I'm telling you, I looked it up before. That's the Hierophant, which is like, I'm ready to settle down. But this is a far cry from all the rest of these cards. So what is the point of this? 2 of Pentacles. That's somebody with more balance in their life, being able to maintain multiple things at once. Only thing I would say, if you know you're in a third party, maybe you're dealing with somebody that's already with someone else, and maybe it's toxic, but they're entertaining you. They disappoint you. They run back there. Then they come back to you. Like that kind of situation could be happening as well. But if not, let's see. Could be a 2-year relationship or age difference. Oh my God, square bids. I said it. I told y'all. And look at this long-term relationship or marriage somebody may have been in before. The Hierophant, the institution of marriage, the 10 of Pentacles, which is longevity in a relationship, and the 8 of Cups. And this is the sneaky link card. So are y'all dealing with somebody that may be dealing with somebody else and you know? If so, they may be giving you a lot of attention. Now, like I said, square bids is the Hierophant, which is like maybe somebody is finding more balance and actually able to commit to a relationship with you. They want to talk. Could be that you left them alone. You walked away. And so now they're thinking about some long-term relationship, or they need to walk away from a family dynamic, even if that's only emotionally. Say a marriage or relationship ended and there are children involved. They got to disconnect emotionally in order to give you what it is that you want. Yeah, I mean, if you're married, this could even be counseling. This is marriage counseling. Maybe somebody is saying, let's work it out. Let's find a happy medium here, some balance. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. That's what I see for you all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hi, Cancer Collective. Happy birthday. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are feeling like, what was I going to say? I want to say money. I hope you are feeling like money. I meant to say I hope you all are doing amazing. Okay, I don't know why I was going to say feeling like money. Maybe some of y'all are getting money for your birthday. That was very weird. Anyway, I hope you do feel like money though. But let's get into your reading, your person's feelings for you this week, June 29th through July the 6th. All right, so let's make it cute for Cancer's birthday. No mess, person. How are they feeling for you this week? Peace of mind. Lauren Hill. She's a Gemini, but this is connected to the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Oh, look what's at the bottom of the deck, a Gemini. Somebody could be really racing towards you right now. I don't know. All right, so this is somebody, the Temperance card can mean that somebody's like taking things really slowly with you. They like how things are going, but again, it's just like, let's just kind of wait and see how this goes. So maybe it's new. If not, the Temperance card can represent reconciliation. All right, so what is it's a card of soulmates and divine timing. What's the next move towards you? I'm listening, but don't yell at me. Angie Stone, Sagittarius again. I wish I didn't miss you. So they miss you? They miss you. Temperance card again, reconciliation. So maybe this is a reconciliation. All right, what's the challenge, if any? I'm listening, but don't yell at me. Maybe they feel like they want to talk, but they don't want you to be angry with them. Maybe you two went through an ending, as the Temperance card does come after the Death card, or some kind of major change. Could even be the loss of somebody in their life, your life, that you're both recovering from, or you're recovering from, or they're recovering from. That could be what it is too. But maybe it feels like a little distance has been here. Don't know what that might mean, but I'm listening, but don't yell at me. Again, it's like, I want to have a conversation. I want to hear you out, but don't bite my head off. What does that mean? I don't know. What's the challenge, if any? I love your smile, Shanice. Taurus energy. I feel like somebody could really be thinking about you a lot, reminiscing. Could be a Taurus. All right. And what is the outcome here? All right. You have Love is Blind by Eve. She's a Scorpio. And I have connected this card to the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords, which is Scorpio, Venus, and Aquarius, Venus. It says what you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. This talks about being delusional, having on rose-colored glasses, or high hopes for a connection. Daydreaming about somebody, living in la la land, you know, kind of being delusional, and, you know, it can talk about illusions or delusions of grandeur. But this is also a DV survivor or a mental abuse or trauma bond or volatile relationship with somebody that's playing mind games. So some of you could be trying to recover from this person. All right, well, you got Angie Stone again. Sagittarius, no more rain in this cloud. All cried out over the heartbreak, healing, healed, and acceptance. Okay, interesting. Why am I getting, for some of you, you and this person are not in communication. So if you're happy, this might not be your reading. Now, how this is going to end, I don't know, because I'm not just going to base it on the songs. I'm going to look at tarot too. But I kind of feel like somebody is either saying, I'm going to leave you alone, even though I do want to talk to you. I do miss you. I'm afraid that if I reach out, you're healing right now. You know what I mean? They're reminiscing about your smile, but it feels bittersweet. It's kind of what I'm getting. And there's this energy of like, maybe I put you through a lot, you know, and maybe, like I told y'all in my reading on my other channel, there's a person that I feel like loving them wasn't, I don't remember how I worded it. Let me look at my notes. I said Cancer, it wasn't foolish. I talked about the song Foolish Heart in that reading, and I said it wasn't foolish to love this person, meaning that it did not go unnoticed, right? And it also still serves you, even if you didn't get the version of them that you wanted. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe they're hot and cold with you. Oh yeah, you got the two problematic knights, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Sagittarius. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Virgo person. All right, let's see what's going on here. So in the song, Angie Stone says, I just started hearing this. Same old story, he's back again. She's not a lover, just a friend. Second tired argument, you blamed on me. And then at some point she says, you say you're sorry. Something about disappointing me, honey. Like, this could be a person that's disappointing you, that has disappointed you before. Let's see, I don't know. What's peace of mind? The way they feel about you right now. Yeah. Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. Some of you could have worked with this person, met this person at work. You got Taurus, Saturn here. You got Taurus again, and you got Libra. All right. So they do want to talk. But they're saying don't yell at me because they feel like you have a few choice words for them. Like you are asserting yourself. Maybe you even did the last time you spoke to them. I'm seeing advice here. I'm wondering if they've been talking to somebody about you. I mean, this is the institution of marriage, and it's a high level of commitment coming out the Queen of Swords. So it could be somebody saying, hey, I'm actually thinking about being committed to you, but I know that you have a chip on your shoulder. You're giving me the cold shoulder. They're seeing you as somebody giving them the cold shoulder. That's their feelings. Their feelings are you're not really playing with them anymore. And that you are finding your own peace of mind. I feel like this peace of mind is you. They could even be missing you as their peace of mind. What is I'm listening but don't yell at me? Because the Queen of Swords is assertive. She's no holds barred. She speaks her mind. What does this mean? As their next move. Oh yeah, they're anxious. They are nervous. Look at this. I'm listening, but don't yell at me. And you got the Queen of Cups. This is you, Cancer. Okay, so they feel like you're emotionally guarded. So this is making them anxious to do anything. They feel like you're emotionally healing. You're balanced between your head and your heart. You have a spirit of discernment. You can see through them. But the Four of Wands suggests to me that they could be still popping up, though. Four of Wands can be somebody literally coming to your house, okay, if they know where you live. It's like coming back home to you. So somebody is like emotionally going through it. They may not be getting a lot of sleep at night thinking about how they disappointed you. Sometimes this is like when we make mistakes and we're regretful and we feel remorse. But look how balanced you are in your emotions. This is emotional control, emotional stability. And it's your court card. Okay. I'm wondering if they were married or are married to someone else. Because you got two queens here and then you got the institution of marriage with the Queen of Swords. Maybe an air sign person or Taurus. All right, so what is the challenge? Again, I feel them missing you. The Chariot, they feel like you're leaving them behind. That's you, Cancer. This person's feeling unhinged right now with the Nine of Swords and the Chariot as a challenge. That's unhinged energy. I'm losing control. I'm lacking direction. I don't know where to go without you. I'm missing you, Cancer. Cancer, Pisces energy with the High Priestess. I should have listened to my intuition. And this is a couple here. A spiritual couple at that. So it's like I'm missing my counterpart. Yeah, look at this. Self-sabotage. I did it to myself, though. And now I'm feeling stupid and defeated. And look, I'm racing in with some communication. So I definitely feel like they're coming in with communication. Nervous because they feel like you're going to bite their head off. Okay, so what is what you think is love is truly not? You need to elevate and find. You got the Fool. What did I say? Foolish heart. You can't make it up. I just made a reference to that. When I said it in the last reading, the Fool card came out. And the Three of Swords, which could be like the foolish heart. All right, and you got the Emperor here. Okay, so somebody may be saying they're ready to grow up. They want to elevate. She said, what you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. The outcome of this week is taking accountability. Oh my God, look what's at the bottom. A true pair. You got the two powerful couples in your reading. You could be married already. All right. I like these more than I like the Emperor and the Empress, even though they're both very powerful. But this is spiritual. This is like it defies the 3D. This is 5D love. This is 3D love. This is like you and another person on earth building a life together. The ultimate power couple. So you're at the bottom of the deck as the Empress. Healing. I'm telling you, they're feeling like you're all cried out. All of their foolish, childish behavior, they're thinking about that. And they're saying, I need to make it right. Okay, so it looks like that's what they're planning to do. Nervous as all get out, but they're going to do it anyway. Yeah, they're going to do it anyway. King of Swords just popped out as well, which is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords. What's their next move? Are they when are they reaching out? Capricorn Judgment card. The Four of Pentacles in the Judgment card. Scorpio and Capricorn energy. Yeah, they're realizing that they have to make a decision right now. Because the Major is the Judgment card, which is, I'm taking accountability for what I've done. I've learned my lesson. I want to stand in my power. I want to follow my instincts that's calling me to you. I want to wake up, go through an awakening, a rebirth, take accountability. This is a life review for the block, how blocked I've been emotionally, stingy towards you. Could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. Yeah, but I'm telling you, they feel very nervous about it. They're overthinking it because they feel like you're going to bite their head off. Okay, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards. Get your person's current feelings for you this week, June 29th through July 6th. How's the person on your mind feeling for you this week? We got Hit Me Off by New Edition. This person thinks you're fine, a natural beauty, a queen or king, fiending for you, addicted to the sex, interested in you, and you do it for them. Finally, something positive. All right. Hopefully it stays that way. What's that next move, action towards you this week? So they're feeling very attracted to you this week. Why? Heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson. Gemini energy, fed up, over it, seeing through the BS, cutting someone off, refusing to hear them out, sick of your shit. Old tricks not working on someone, unforgiveness, hang-ups from past trauma, hurt and guarded. I feel like they see you that way. And that's kind of the reasons we've been getting. So somebody's attracted to you but feeling like you're guarded. Okay. Their next move and actions, I mean, unless you've done something in them, flip it if you need to. So let's say it could be Dwayne. All right. What is the challenge between you two? Focus, Brandy, Aquarius, your sister sign. Somebody is distracted, stuck on an ex, codependent, can't concentrate on anything else, or forbidden fruit. That's more in line with what we've been getting for months now. So maybe this person strayed or got tempted elsewhere, and this could be why you're like, nah. Coming home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gonna get you some. Now maybe this is the person that wants you, but you're like, nah, you've been somewhere else. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. What's the outcome here? She said, if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. That's my song. All right, the outcome here is freak like me. What in the world? Adina Howard, Scorpio, a sexual match. Passionate connection, chemistry, physical attraction. Two free-spirited, liberal freaks enjoying each other's company. Okay, well, look. So somebody, look, you and this person had a good sex life. Maybe you still do. Maybe for some of you, everything is good, and these two cards right here don't, mean anything to you. It says somebody's watching me. Rockwell. He is a Pisces. So maybe this person is watching you. I don't know. What's going on with Hit Me Off? Their feelings for you this week. They want to be intimate. Oh, yeah, they want to be intimate. The Queen of Wands. But you don't. Leo, this is your card. This is like, nah, this drama. You put me in competition with other people. And I always say, Leo is not going to compete. They say Leos like to compete and like to be the center of attention. But what people don't realize is what that means is Leo is like, no, don't put me in competition with people because there is no competition. That's what this is. So there is an attraction to you, but I do feel like you're blocking it. You feel like no. So they could be saying here that they want you, but they feel like they can't get to you. Maybe other people have come between you. This is jealousy. This is rivalry, like other people being in the way. Drama, chaos, fighting, arguments. I don't know. Maybe you two had an argument and they're feeling an attraction to you, but it's complicated because that's what the Five of Wands is. I still want you, but it's complicated. So this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You got Leo, Saturn, and Aries, Mars in particular, though. All right, so what's going on with your the next move? It looks like they feel blocked. Four of Swords. They feel like you're like, nah. So this, you know what this gives me? Like, she said something about in our bed, you must have fell and bumped your head. And look at this person laying in the bed, right? In this song, heard it all before. This gives me, like, for some of you, you may be sleeping. You know how you watch those old movies and TV shows, and the woman would be mad at her husband or whatever, and she would get in the bed and she would hit the sheets and, like, put the line right there, almost like, don't cross this line. That's kind of what this is giving me. This person is sleeping so straight. And it's like, even if you were to be intimate with them, this could be like missionary. Like, I'm just doing it just to do it, but I really don't want you. I don't know. Some of y'all could be doing something like that this week. I feel like they want you, but this is like, I want to be left alone. I need some peace and quiet. Maybe even sleeping in a different room. What is wrong? Yeah, look at this. Like, don't come over here. Libra moon energy. Libra Jupiter energy. Page of Wands. So they're flirtatious with you. They want to talk. They want to be intimate. They're flirting. And I feel like somebody's making advances. Like, the Page of Wands will be bothering you. If this is you laying in bed, comfortable, they'd be taking the covers off of you, trying to whisper in your ear, flirt with you, be nasty, and you'll be like, no, not interested. I heard it all before. So I don't know what's going on here, but the person wants you. It feels like you don't want them. Okay. What is focus? So their focus was elsewhere. They were distracted. So lack of focus. That's been the challenge. Oh, yeah. Y'all were getting this card a lot over the last, I would say, 8 months. This is walking, oh, this is 8 months. That's funny. But this is about walking away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling. This could have been 8 months ago. So what was 8 months ago? We are in now, going almost the 7th month. So maybe the end of last year something happened. Well, I told y'all, like, somebody is traveling while they're working and they were doing something they had no business doing. 8 of Cups as a challenge is like faking your happiness. Yeah, staying somewhere like when you really want to leave, or it can be leaving a home. And look, the Two of Swords, that's torn between two people. Forbidden fruit. I feel like that ex is like, no, like, do not enter, and they still did it anyway. Look at this person walking right towards the ex. It could be an actual X because it says stuck on X, and look at those swords making an X, and this person is walking towards it. So again, Libra moon energy, Pisces Saturn energy. So they went and explored something they shouldn't have explored. That's the challenge. Okay, what's the outcome here? And I feel like this person didn't even do for them what you do for them, because it says that you two are a sexual match. The Five of Cups, disappointment, and the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, I'm going to just tell you like this, Leo. You may not want this person anymore, but they want you. They're like really disappointed in themselves. Okay, because they were going towards something they should not have been going towards, and they were warned not to do it, and they did it anyway. Could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. You also have Scorpio, Mars here. Yeah. So this person is like, I had something that was really growing and that was blossoming into something, and I want to reestablish that. Like, let's build on a solid ground. This could be wanting to renew vows, or like, I want to start over. I want a new beginning with you on a solid foundation because I messed it up. Okay. Yeah. Marriage. Some of y'all could be about to renew your vow. Look at them. I said they messed it up. This person is definitely communicative. Okay. Now, I don't know what's going on with somebody's watching me. I really don't. I don't really see anybody watching you, but I do feel like somebody here feels like they ruined their marriage or long-term relationship, exploring something else, being curious, flirting, whatever they were doing, and they were warned not to do it, and they still did it anyway. But they're saying like, I set this beautiful marriage on fire, or something that was stable. I went against my vows, and it blew up in my face. But again, they are still showing up as wanting to come back and talk and fix things. I hope that made sense, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all the next time. Peace. Hey, Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. So this name could be Christina, Christian, something like that. Or, what is it? Lakeisha? Lakeisha. All right, let's see. How's your person feeling for you this week? June 29th through July 6th. How are they feeling? Don't believe me, just watch. All right, so you have Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. You could be dealing with another Virgo or a Libra. I feel like this is Uptown Funk. Somebody's want to prove something to you. Somebody that's a man or woman of their word, or their action speaks louder than their words. So somebody wants to demonstrate something to you this week. Okay, maybe they want to even prove you wrong about something. I don't know. What's their next move? We can't be friends. Cancer, Aries. You got Deborah Cox and RL. Crossed the line from friends to lovers, and it went wrong. I don't know what that means yet. All right, what is the challenge between you two? The song says we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. So somebody could be about to show you they're still in love with you. What's the challenge? Not Gonna Cry by Mary J. Blige. Realizing your worth, acceptance, and over them. Capricorn energy. But that's the challenge. So maybe somebody is not over you. It says we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. So somebody's not over you. What is the outcome here? Would have been the one. Okay, Solange. She's a Cancer. Treating you like you're one of them. They do this to everyone. Even those they truly love. Okay, so in this song, Solange is singing about her son's father. And she's talking about how he has her name tattooed on him. He married her and he still cheated. That's what the song is about. That's my song. would have been the one. All right, and then killing me softly at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with a Gemini or Libra. All right, and it says here, touched, moved, vulnerable, exposed, embarrassed, seen, honesty, innocence, and transparency. This is Gemini energy, the Lovers. Now, Lauryn Hill is a Gemini. Wyclef and Prize, I believe, are both Libras. So again, you could be dealing with Libra or Gemini. You got Libra here a couple of times. Aries, Cancer, Virgo. So Cancer is here twice, and then Capricorn. So any of these signs could be significant. They don't have to be. Feels like somebody wants to prove something to you. They're not over you. This feels like somebody you already maybe stopped talking to. And maybe you're wondering how they're feeling about you because you're not talking to them. Well, they're saying they're not over you. What is don't believe me, just watch? Like they want to prove something to you. Five of Swords. And that gives me the when it feels defeated. Because sometimes this card is like, I sabotage the connection. But sometimes it's like, that's just who I am and I can't help myself. Like I did what I needed to do. But it can also, because it's winning at all costs. But it can also be like the feeling of being defeated. Like, man, I shouldn't have done that. What are they planning to do with? What does this mean? Aquarius, Venus. Oh yeah, the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody coming in very bold. Their energy for you is they're in hot pursuit of you right now. Don't believe me, just watch. Like I'm up for the challenge. Sometimes this is the silent treatment. So if you're giving them the silent treatment, they're like, I'm going to push through that and I'm still going to get you. It could be a Sagittarius. What is their next move? Yeah, the Two of Cups. It says we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you, and you get the Two of Cups. Deborah Cox is a Cancer. This is a Cancer card. Cancer, Venus. And this goes through July 1st. So this could be something happening before July 1st. Okay, what is coming out of this? Somebody feels like they've fallen from grace in your eyes. Leo, Jupiter. Could be somebody in the spotlight. I don't know. This is like, I feel like I lost. Again, defeat. Six of Wands is victory, and reverse is failure. They feel like they failed you. They failed even the friendship aspect of the relationship with the Two of Cups. Because this could be friendship. It could be friend zoning somebody. This could be a person who feels defeated because you friend zone them and they're saying, we can't be friends. I'm still in love with you. So the Two of Cups as an action would be a reunion. It's literally dating, courting. It can even represent marriage. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse? It's like maybe you're not paying them any attention. Again, they falling from grace in your eyes. They could feel like you're healing and moving on. Why is the Six of Wands reverse? This is the pride before the fall. The Ten of Cups. Interesting, because the goal of the Two of Cups is to build the Ten of Cups. These are the two people that get together and create generations of people. They create a family, a happy home. And I do want to say in that song, she says that she drove by her mother's and saw his car there. To her, you're still family and it don't seem fair. It's what she says in the song. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. I don't know if you're close with the family. They're close with your family. Something like that could be complicating things. That's not explaining the Six of Wands in reverse, though. Give me one more. This is also giving a gift, and it is your birthday season, so maybe somebody's bringing you a gift. Eight of Swords. Yeah. I really do strongly feel like somebody is like, I ruined the best thing in my life. Virgo, what is going on here? Yeah, regret and remorse at the bottom of the deck. So going from the 8 to the 9 of Swords is literally like somebody is spiraling. Who you got all in their head? Because you got somebody in their head. They can't even sleep at night. They're not doing anything. They're not taking action because this is the state they're in. They're in mental despair, anguish. Now, again, this is regret. I don't know if this is the person that's saying, man, we tried to build a relationship when we should have just kept it as friends. But now that I've experienced you outside of friendship, I can't go back to just seeing you as a friend. I don't know if that means anything, Virgo, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. They see you as somebody that's family. I don't see them taking action. I just don't. Because the Six of Wands would be in the upright, would be them giving you a lot of attention. It's in reverse. That's even a social media card. I do feel like they watch you, though. They're just not saying anything. What is not going to cry? So they're crying over you. They're not sleeping at night because this is the challenge. Realizing your worth, acceptance, and knowing that you're over them. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Are y'all dealing with a Cancer? Or there's somebody that behaves like a Cancer, meaning a Cancer to you. You got Cancer, Pisces again with the moon. Yeah, this is somebody not sleeping at night, having nightmares. The Star and the Emperor. This is somebody feeling hopeless. Oh, man. This is bothering this person. And they know they can't control it. This could be your baby daddy, your baby mama. An Aries, an Aquarius, a Cancer, or a Pisces person for some of you. Or a Capricorn. Yeah, so I see somebody here feeling like they've lost control. That could even be what this is, the pride before the fall. The Emperor can be heavy-handed. They're feeling hopeless, though. This is probably why I don't see them reaching out this week. Okay, so what would have been the one? And again, I told y'all Solange's baby daddy. Solange is a Cancer, and then this is the baby daddy, the husband. She said, if anybody was going to be the one, it would have been me. I would have been the one that he would have been faithful to. He would have been good to, but he didn't even do it for me. So this feels like maybe a distorted masculine, as the Emperor can represent a distorted masculine. Husband or baby daddy. Okay, what is the outcome here? Treating you like you're one of them. Oh, you said it's over. Yeah, they feel like you've moved on. What is happening here? Their feelings for you are that you're open to other options. Aries and Scorpio energy. Yeah, look at this. You can't make it up. Other options. I just said it. Seven of Cups is exploring other options. They want to apologize, though, and they want to make peace with you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is Aquarius, Mercury. Because, look, if it would have been anybody, it would have been me. Match made in heaven. The one. Gemini energy. They want to talk. They want to talk. Especially because they think you're dealing with somebody else. Yeah, look at this. They are not sleeping well. And they want to apologize. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that's how they're feeling for you. I don't know what to say about that. But it looks like they feel that you're over them, healing, moving on, seeing other people, keeping your options open. You still may get communication. If you're dealing with a bold enough person, they'll communicate. If not, they'll stay quiet. Because it's going to depend on their personality type. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here, and then the Lovers just came out. Which is somebody following their heart, making the ultimate choice, seeing you as their kingdom spouse, their other half. Again, it would have been me. I would have been the one. If he was going to do right, he would have done right by me. If he can't do right by me, he can't do right by nobody. That's how Virgo is feeling. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And they're admitting that too. Hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Libra Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards. Get your person's feelings for you, June 29th through July 6th. How are they feeling? Spend my life. Tamia and Eric Benet. Could be a Libra or a Taurus. Or you could be a Libra dealing with the Taurus. Okay, they want to spend their life with you. What's their next move towards you? I'm not going to take that. I want it to fall out. Let's see if I can get something to fall out. It's hard to get these to flip like tarot cards. Oh, there we go. We got grown woman, Beyonce. Virgo energy. This is also the Queen of Wands, though. Aries, Mars energy. So they're feeling attracted to you, baby. They feel like you got main character energy and you are magnetizing them. Let me put that on here. They feel like you're magnetic. They feel you're sexy and they're ready to do something bold. Okay. Any challenge this week? Maybe past tense. It doesn't have to be this week, but what's the challenge that has been the issue or maybe will be this week? What's the challenge, Spirit? All right, what's the challenge? Return of the Mac. Mark Morrison. He is a Taurus, but this is Sagittarius energy, the Knight of the Wands. Not the Knight of the Wands. The Knight of Wands. It says back in the game. Back to their player ways. Non-committal player. Okay, that could be what it is. Somebody could be getting more serious about you that has been non-committal because they're saying they want to spend their life with you now. And this would make sense. You could be older than your person. They're the Knight of Wands. You're the Queen of Wands. So they could be, or they could be saying they're growing up from the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands because that's a maturation process. Maybe they're ready to be a grown woman or a grown man and let go of this player energy. Oh my God. Return of the Mac. I hated that song. when I was younger, when I was a kid, and oh, I hated that song. And then they put it back out, and I'm like, it's not that bad. All right, so what is the outcome? Lately, Stevie Wonder. Suspicions, accusations of feeling or knowing that something ain't right, secrets, acting different, and red flags. He's a Taurus as well. Well, how does lately go? Lately, I've had the strangest feeling. Dun, 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 dun. You got next, 7th Streeter, who is a Cancer, stuck on my ex, getting back together, inseparable, miserable apart, and together is so hard. Yeah. Alrighty, so it looks like I feel like this lately is actually somebody saying, I'm thinking about you lately. And I'm realizing I want to be better. I want to spend my life with you. I don't want to be the Mac anymore. I want to settle down. Be a grown woman or treat you like the grown woman that you are. All right, let's see what's going on with Spend My Life. Yeah, look at this. So this is like I'm getting clarity. I understand now what I have here, and I want to work on something with you. It could be a Virgo, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There you go. So this is about seeing it all the way through. Somebody wants to cultivate a relationship with you that crystal clear with the Ace of Swords. This is an epiphany going off. An aha moment for your person. Okay. Can I just see you every morning when I open my eyes? They want to see you every morning. You could work with them. What is their next move? Because this is definitely clarity of mind that they want to work on it. All right. So we got the Page of Pentacles. That's a peace offering. That is relationship renewal. Oh, this is Spend My Life with you. This is a high level of commitment. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. And this is like the student is ready, the teacher appears. This is the student. This is the teacher. They're taking inspiration from you, Libra. Somebody's ready to grow up. Their next move is to make a peace offering, to heal, to build, to work together, to be in a committed relationship. Loyalty. Doing the right thing, not talking to other people. What is Return of the Mag? This is a high level of commitment or marriage. Okay, so you got Taurus again. What's up with all the Taurus energy? This is Taurus, Mercury, could also be Virgo, Capricorn. So the King of Pentacles as a challenge is somebody that's not reliable. Sometimes he can even represent a chauvinistic pig. Then you got the Devil, yeah, temptation, vices. Maybe even financial instability or gambling or something like that has been an issue. But this person has been struggling with that. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or somebody with a Taurus, Mercury placement. I feel like somebody's reputation has been a little crappy. Or they've just been facing temptation and didn't want to commit because they were facing temptation. But now they're clear that they want you. What's the outcome here? All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a positive turning point. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Sagittarius person. What else? And then the Four of Swords. This is somebody in a meditative state and changing for the better. So things are turning around between you and this person. Maybe they needed a break to really work things out. Could have been up to a month that you haven't spoken. I feel like this is a new season. This means things are subject to change, and it's left to fate. It's like what's destined to be. So this person, what's been dawning on them, because they've been in a meditative state, laying in bed at night thinking about you, maybe even getting counseling if they needed it. This is bringing in a positive turning point. Yeah, look at this, the 10 of Cups. So somebody wants to marry you if you're not already married. If they are married to you, they're just saying, maybe I haven't been the best husband or wife, and now I know I need to be. So that's what you have. Positive turning point. I definitely see you get very clear messages that communication is happening this week. This is definitely an honest conversation. And the Eight of Pentacles is like, I want to work through our differences. I want us to get on the same page, and I'm not giving up on you. Eight of Pentacles is about finishing what you start, putting in the work, putting in the effort. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Scorpio Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's get into this reading, y'all. Your person's feelings for you all. A card already jumped out. I'm going to flip it, though. Your person's feelings for you, June 29th through July 7th. What do we have here? Between me and you. Ja Rule and Christina Milian. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. All right, they say every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do. So maybe y'all got a private relationship. Maybe people don't know you mess with each other. I don't know. Next move. All right, so it says you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you'll find you get what you need. The Rolling Stones. And the song is called You Can't Always Get What You Want. I'm getting a message, but I'm going to hold it because I don't know if I'm right yet. We'll see. What's the challenge between you two? Maybe up to this point or even this week. What has been the challenge? Beauty, Drew Hill. I was just talking about this song literally about 2 hours ago in a conversation. That's crazy. All right, so crush, admiration, infatuation, hypnotized by your beauty. She walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. I don't know the rest of the words. The context to which I was speaking about this song, I was actually talking about somebody I used to date and how he sang this song to me one time. He cannot sing. But the point of me saying it was to talk about how he had a vice. He had a vice that I didn't know about at the time. I'm just going to tell y'all. It's not like y'all know, but he had a drinking problem. I didn't know it at the time because he was like a functioning alcoholic, but he was singing because he was drunk. I just didn't know he was drunk. He didn't smell like he was drunk. He didn't behave like he was drunk besides the singing, right? So I don't know if that might be significant. That's just a weird thing to come up after I just talked about it. That is so weird. But the challenge, I don't feel like is them finding you beautiful. It might be that can they see beyond the beauty is what I'm getting. Because what I was getting with between me and you going into you can't always get what you want. I'll just be honest with y'all. And I will also say he lied to me about being married. I found out he was married and cut him off. But that could be significant as well. So maybe you're in a relationship or dealing with somebody's situationship where you want something from them, right? Or maybe they want something from you and you're saying you can't always get what you want. Flip it how you need to, but it could be a situation where the relationship is not out there. I don't know. What's the outcome here? Oh my God. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Lauryn Hill, X Factor, Gemini. I know Scorpio. What's his name? Cisco is a Scorpio. I don't know anybody else's signs. So maybe a Scorpio, another Scorpio, a Gemini, a Libra, or a Pisces person. And then you have Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Brandy, focus. Leo got the same card. It says distracted, stuck on an ex, codependent, can't concentrate on anything else, and forbidden fruit. And I want to tell y'all, not to be putting y'all up in my business, and I'm not making this about me, but I'm doing this because I feel like, why did this song come out after I just talked about it? So when I left the guy alone, immediately, because I did, I don't want nobody's husband. So I left him alone, and he still was trying to pursue something, and I was like, no, there's nothing to pursue. And he told me that he was at home crying on his couch, and his wife was like, what's wrong? Mind you, I've been to his house and everything. It's a long story. We ain't going to go into all that. He said that his wife was crying. I mean, he was crying and his wife was asking him what was wrong with him. And he was saying it was because his father was sick, but he was lovesick over me. So I don't know, something like that could be going on. Maybe somebody can't focus because they're stuck on you. Stuck on an X and forbidden fruit to me gives me 6 of Cups and 7 of Cups. That is Scorpio energy. So it does feel like, I don't know. Let's just see. What is between me and you? The Hangman, Pisces energy. Ja Rule is a Pisces. This is in limbo. The Nine of Pentacles. Didn't somebody else get these 2 cards? I can't remember. All right, that's Virgo, Venus energy. I got to look up between me and you. I mean, I know what the song is saying, but I like to look up what did the person mean when they wrote the song. I normally write it on the card. I don't know what some of these I haven't done it. But give me a second. All right, between me and you. Brandy has a song called that. All right, so Ja Rule and Christina Milian. This hit focuses on undeniable romantic chemistry, loyalty, and a devotion that makes a couple want to shut out everyone else and enjoy each other's company. Okay, well, that's a positive message here, but the Nine of Pentacles, okay, I like that. I kind of like that. Maybe leaving people in suspense, because this is suspension. So maybe leaving people in suspense is what this is about. Nine of Pentacles, I always tell y'all, somebody could be an influencer. This is an influencer card. Maybe you or your person, or both, are famous for some reason, seen in the public eye for some reason. This is usually somebody that is doing something in the public eye. But the Nine of Pentacles talks about being single and being okay. So maybe this is one of these things where people don't know if you're spoken for. And that sounds very Scorpio-like. Sounds very Scorpio coded, that people don't know your business. So I don't know, this might be taking a turn. Hopefully, let's see. That's why I say it's always best to wait for the tarot cards, not the songs. The songs may have meaning, they may not. But the Hangman with the Nine of Pentacles coming out with the meaning of that card. And let me just write that on here really quickly. Yeah, this is why it's always a good idea to look up the song, which is what I normally do. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is what this is. Maybe, I'm not saying that you can't be too high profile people and people know you are together, but there's some suspense here, because this is definitely suspension. So I feel like people are like, they don't know much about you, even if they know you are together, and maybe that's a good thing. But the Nine of Pentacles talks about an interdependent relationship where two people have their own identities, their own lives. They're not codependent on each other, which is a good thing. So I actually like the turn that took. But let's see what's going on with the next move. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you'll find you get what you need. So this could be that somebody feels like they got what they need, which is, you know, maybe better than what they thought they wanted. Yes, this is about thinking outside the box. You can't make it up. Three of Wands, Aries energy. Broadening your horizons, trying something different. Not sticking to the same type of person you normally would deal with. Okay, and then the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. Oh, I like this. These are cards of manifestations coming in. So maybe this person manifested you thinking they wanted one thing, but then they got something a million times better, though it didn't look like what they thought they wanted initially. Their next move and action towards you is to plan something. This is some kind of major workable plan with the Magician here. Three of Wands means you're close to success. And I think I've been telling y'all for a while, I'm getting like somebody proposing or doing something to level the relationship up. Okay, this took a positive turn. I'm glad, because I don't like them sad readings. Okay, so what is beauty? They're being proactive, planning something for the long term with you. What is beauty? Y'all can do a lot of traveling. I always tell y'all that. This is a card of traveling, especially overseas. All right, beauty as the challenge is the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. And what I get from that instantly is, I told y'all, I think a couple of times in my, I don't know, between both of my tarot channels, I've been telling y'all that you have tamed like a player, right? And this is definitely the player. This is somebody that's not used to committing. Like beauty may be the thing that pulled them in. But it's like, okay, what's sustainable? Sustainable is this scorpionic energy. This is Scorpio moon energy, but it's still your card. It's your court card. It's moon in Scorpio, but it can represent a Scorpio person. Now, you may be slightly older than your person, but your emotional stability, you're a safe place for this person to land. You're bringing some kind of balance to their life. I feel like the challenge has been like, okay, I came thinking I was going to want you because you look good, because I'm attracted to you, because I was like wanting to passionately pursue you, but then I ended up catching feelings. That doesn't sound like a challenge, but for this person it may be. Okay, now what if it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard? Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What's going on with this? Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, although it's a Cancer card. So you got a true pair here, but the masculine is showing up in the challenge position, which is the man, usually. Yeah, the Three of Swords. This is loving you leaves me with scars. I feel like it's been a struggle to get somebody to abandon the single life. Now, listen, I'm going to put it to you like this. I have a couple in my mind. I'm not going to share who they are, but I have a couple in my mind. A woman is a very attractive woman. She's a Scorpio, and she's actually dealing with a Gemini right now. And Lauryn Hill is a Gemini. So, like I said, it could be any of these signs I've said, though. He has a reputation for being a player, right? And she's dated other celebrity men, rappers, athletes, or whatever before him. And he has dated other celebrities and, you know, influencer types before her. And they still managed to, they've been going strong, I think, for a couple of years now. And I feel like it's one of these things like learning on the cuff. Isn't that what they call it? Like learning as you go. The Page of Pentacles is a student. He's somebody that's ambitious and motivated. He is loyal. And so I don't know. I do feel with the Three of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, this could be a person. I don't know if it's you, Scorpio, or them, but it's like somebody is used to like juggling, right? And then now this commitment comes in. Focus is at the bottom of the deck. Like this commitment is coming in. You got like really growing something with a strong foundation here with the Four of Wands. Twin flame energy. You could be saying 11-11. But you got Aries, Venus, and Taurus energy here, which these are like marriage cards. So I do feel like somebody is thinking along those lines. They see you that way. But the problem is that their norm? No, not as the Knight of Wands and the Queen. I'm sorry, the King of Cups as a challenge, with beauty being the song. This could be a person who's they really like attractive people. You're an attractive person, but it's like, okay, attractiveness didn't start or stop with Scorpio. There are a lot of attractive people. So how do you control that? How do you get control over your emotions and have more emotions than passion? Like, don't just go by the passion when somebody may be used to dealing with multiple people at once. Something about you is changing them though. Like they can't focus on anybody else because you're the one that they focus on. So what comes out of this? Oh my God, the Three of Swords again. And the Knight of Pentacles. Look, this is somebody like slowing down. So somebody was a player and they're changing for you. Because they moved from the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only knight that I would be interested in. I don't even like the Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's willing to put in the work to make a relationship last. Okay, could be a Virgo. Yeah, finding more balance for you. Okay, well, it looks like somebody here. I don't know if they're cutting other options. If you know there are other options, if they have been non-committal, this is how they're seeing you. It's somebody they want to commit more to. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. Because it almost gives me like if you were to be dealing with them and they were entertaining someone else, they couldn't even really be into that person. They would be wondering what you're doing. All right. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Sagittarius. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Let's get into this reading. Your person's feelings for you, June 29th through July 7th. How are they feeling for you this week? You're putting a rush on me, Stephanie Mills. You could be dealing with an Aries, or maybe another Sagittarius. They feel like you're putting a rush on them, but I like to know you better is what she's saying in that song. So this could be a person, maybe you haven't been intimate with them, or maybe you're wanting a commitment, or maybe this is the other way around. Flip it however you need to. Somebody is wanting to like take it slow. Next move. Girl on Fire, Alicia Keys. You could be dealing with, again, an Aries. This is the Queen of Wands, but Alicia Keys is an Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is self-belief, confidence. A confidant gives it her all, untamed passion, and go-getter energy. So that's usually somebody doing something bold. So somebody's on fire for you. I don't know if this is a person pursuing you and feeling like you're saying, hey, you're putting a rush on me, because I'm almost getting, as a matter of fact, I'm going to write this on here. I feel like this is the Temperance card too. Like a need for patience, or it could be maybe somebody pushing too much for something. Maybe like a Gemini, Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. Let me just write all of them on here because I feel like it could be any of them. Could even be Pisces. It could be the Hangman, which is like resisting romantic pressure. Okay. So again, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, maybe even Virgo, Knight of Pentacles. I'm just going to put the Knights in the Temperance card because I feel like all of these are relevant. So another mutable sign. I'm sorry for writing during the reading, but I have to, or I'll forget. So again, a Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, or a Gemini, if not an Aries, or an Aquarius. All right, so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Different speeds, moving at different speeds. What's the challenge between you, if any? We got Romantic Call by Petra. She's a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusper. This is a sweet message asking you out, expressing feelings, talking all day or night on the phone. So maybe for some of you, communication, phone calls have been inconsistent. All right, what is the outcome? All right, it says you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You got to trust, give it time no matter how long it takes. Yeah, the Supremes can't hurry love. All right, so again, another card of slowing down. And then the bottom of the deck, I put a spell on you. Nina Simone, Aries. All right, you didn't put a spell on somebody. You made them fall in love with you. They feel like you're not ready. Flip it if you need to. I thought Nina Simone was a Pisces. I think she's on the Pisces-Aries cusp. I don't think she's an Aries. I don't think that's right. Let me just double check. I don't know why I feel like she's a Pisces. Or she's on the cusp. I'm almost 100% certain that she's on the cusp. Okay, so she is February 21st. She is a Pisces. Where did I get Aries from? She's not an Aries. That's Pisces season. I knew she was a Pisces. I don't know why. Maybe there's an Aries significant. It didn't belong there, but you got a lot of Aries cards. All right, so what is you're putting a rush on them? They feel like you're putting a rush on them or vice versa. Flip it however you need to. 9 of Cups. Pisces, Jupiter energy. So this is somebody that's getting pleasure out of the situation, enjoying themselves, having fun, they're happy. And the Ace of Cups, this may be something completely new for some of you. All right, but it could be pretty casual. The 9 of Cups is kind of like the energy of enjoying each other, feeling content with somebody, but at the same time, definitely a sexual match, right? But at the same time, it's like, all right, I have feelings, but I want to slowly let them out because I'm not 100% ready to maybe give up my singlehood. My singledom. But the interesting thing is this Ace of Cups is here. So I feel like one person is making a love offer. Y'all gonna have to flip this however you need to. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You're gonna have to flip it how you need to because this looks like I'm a happy person. I'm content with myself, right? I'm chill. I got my life where I want it to be, but then here comes this cup of love. But it says you're putting a rush on me. Now, although she's talking about sex in that song, this is a sexual card. This is about sensuality, sex, pleasure. And sometimes it kind of feels to me like a person that's enjoying, what is that saying? The milk, but not buying the cow. That's kind of like what it gives me. So something like that could be significant. I don't know which one of you is making a love offer because this is the love offer. But again, the 9 of Cups is like, I'm content. I feel like somebody feels sexually you put a spell on them. I feel like that's what this is. What is Girl on Fire? What's their next move? Something bold. Oh, yeah. The 8 of Wands. Definitely you're getting communication over the next 8 days. A lot of text messages, phone calls. What else? The 3 of Cups. This is nice. So somebody wants to spend some time with you. This is, again, casual dating, though. So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all may be in a situation where you're like, all right, so maybe you haven't heard from them. It looks like you will soon. All right. And the 3 of Cups is coming up July 2nd through the 11th. We're looking at through the 6th. This is showing me the next 8 days. 8 days from now would be the 7th of July. This goes through the 11th of July. So a lot of communication, a lot of action, a lot of spending time together over the next few days. They're planning to see you. They're enjoying your company or wanting to. But this is being swept off of your feet. It's a whirlwind. Romance is a lot of communication. Only thing I would say is it just keeps showing up as casual. What is the romantic call as the challenge? So it's like, okay, maybe the thing is you do get sweet messages, or it says expressing feelings. That's what the Ace of Cups is. I don't know. Maybe this is what they want to do now. Now, y'all know I'm going to have to look up Stephanie Mills' song. I want to see what she has to say about her own song. All right. You're putting... I know I've loved that song since I was a little girl. Stephanie Mills is one of my favorites. And she was talking in a song about not wanting to be intimate yet. And this is literally intimacy, right? So I don't know if somebody's being forward with the other one and the other one is like, hold on, like, I'm not ready for that. Stephanie. Why can't I spell Stephanie? What's wrong with me? All right, let's see. Okay, 1987, the hit song You're Putting a Rush on Me means that a romantic partner or suitor is pushing the relationship to escalate or become physical too quick. Okay, yeah. So rather than a compliment, the song serves as a polite but firm boundary. It's an anthem of the 80s sexual politics where the narrator expresses genuine interest in getting to know her partner better, but tells him to slow down and take it easy. She is demanding the respect of a slower pace rather than being pressured into physical intimacy. And it says you can't hurry love. You cannot make this up. All right, so what's romantic call? Romantic call is the Three of Swords and the Justice card. Three of Swords is heartbreak. It can even be third party interference. It's not always another person though. Maybe something feels unfair. I feel like somebody's coming with their heart on the sleeve and the other person is not. I don't know which one you are though, Sagittarius. I ain't trying to give y'all no bad reputation, but y'all can be some heartbreakers. And this is heartbreaking energy. So this could be somebody that's saying, or maybe somebody is saying they're recovering from a heartbreak, you know, and they're not really fully ready to jump into something else. But it almost gives like, well, if you feel that way, then why are you enjoying my company, courting me, dating me, talking to me, maybe even inappropriately, like still getting benefits from, like I said, not buying the cow, getting the milk for free. So take that how it resonates. But I do feel like definitely action, communication is here. What is you can't hurry love? So this is saying that the love may come later. Yeah, the Moon and the Six of Wands. So it's like vagueness, uncertainty, the unknown. Cancer, Pisces energy. And then you also have Leo, Jupiter energy. So it's like I'm getting, somebody is liking the attention they're getting, but then they're leaving the other person confused. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got the Hierophant going into the Sun, going into the Devil. This is somebody resisting. Although they are attracted to you, you got the Queen of Wands again. Girl on fire. So maybe you're dealing with somebody in the limelight, spotlight, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands are usually people that may be famous. And you got this magnetism, right? But the Sun always shows up to point out what the problem is. The card that follows the Sun is what the problem is, or the issue is, or what is being illuminated. The Devil. This is ego. This is in consideration. So maybe for some of you, again, somebody wants a commitment and the other person is like, I don't know, but I'm still magnetized to you, attracted to you. I may even be in love with you. But what's showing up behind the Sun is the Devil. Could be fear, could be ego, could be vices, temptation with other people, a lack of discipline, materialism. It could be anything. Like I said, maybe wanting the attention that comes with you. Yeah, you have the Sun and the Moon. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. Some of you may need to kind of like pump your brakes and take it slowly, because this is a slow moving card too. The Hierophant is somebody that's considering like going deeper with you, but they need to know that you two share the same belief system, values, core beliefs, things of that nature. Maybe somebody even needs some inner child healing here, because the Devil is being illuminated. So there's something toxic here. Whether that be fear and consideration or something. This is even temptation. No, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it could be a lot of sexual magnetism. That could be what this is saying. But it's like somebody wants more. What comes out of this, though? Even in the song, she said, just know that I respect myself. That could be the Hierophant. Like, no, you're going to play by the rules. That's like when you run a strict program. So what is this saying? So Sagittarius, if you're playing with somebody, yeah, look at this. High value woman, the Empress, divine feminine. I respect myself. Now this can be the birds and the bees. This is pleasure. This is sensuality. Again, there's no shortage of attraction here. But it's like, okay, what's coming out with the Empress? Like, I need a commitment. The Empress is a wife. She ain't nobody that you're going to be just humping on. Strength card. I know how to practice discipline. This is actually a card of abstinence, celibacy. While this is very sexy, beautiful, sensual, pleasure, energy, strength card is I know I respect myself. I don't have to give myself to somebody just because they may be tempting for me. I have self-control. But this is another card of holding back, even though somebody could be extremely interested. So just take it how it resonates, y'all. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck again. Taurus, Libra, and Leo energy. I feel like two people just have to get on the same page about what it is that they want. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Capricorn, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, let's get your person's feelings for you the next 7 days this week. How are they currently feeling for you? June 29th through July 7th. These will be song messages. We have Muscles, Diana Ross. All right, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, possibly a Leo. This is somebody that may be physically fit or seeing you this way. There's a strong physical attraction. They find you charming, sexy. They think you have a nice body. All right, so somebody is feeling compelled to come towards you. They feel magnetized to you. Very physically attracted to you this week. All right. They could be a fitness trainer, an athlete, or just somebody that takes very good care of their body. Or they're saying this about you. A gym rat. All right, now this is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands can sometimes be somebody that's a player, but it's also the Emperor. So it could be your divine masculine or somebody seeing you that way. What's their next move? My hormones jumping like a disco. Okay, somebody wants you. Missy Elliott, sock it to me. So maybe a Cancer or an Aries. This also features the brat. She's an Aries. So a Cancer, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. My hormones jumping like a disco. Somebody's chasing you down this week. Passionate about you. What's the challenge, if any, or up to this point? Let's chill. Guy. Maybe a Leo or a Libra person is significant. That's been the challenge. Let's chill. Let's settle down. So that's been the challenge. And I see why. They look like they hot in the pants. They could still be in their prime. Person could live a fast-paced life. Or they could be saying this about you. What is the outcome? Can't hurry love. The Supremes. That's crazy because this is in here twice. All right. So this is the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy. Slow and steady wins the race. Moving at your own pace and baby steps. Crawl before you walk. Equilibrium, patience, balance. Time will tell the waiting game and not in a rush. So if somebody wants you hormonally, their hormones jumping like a disco. But the problem is the commitment side of it. They're slow. All right, you got bow down, Beyonce. I don't know what that means. It's giving like main character energy. She's a Virgo though, so maybe there's a Virgo in your energy. Let's see what's going on with this person very attracted to you. The Three of Swords. They could be a heartbreaker. They could also entertain third parties. Libra, Saturn energy. The High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces energy. This person is mysterious. And you may feel like they have the potential to break your heart. Or they could be feeling this way about you. I'm not sure. Sometimes the Three of Swords and the High Priestess can be a third party relationship. A secret relationship. Maybe something sneaky going on here. Maybe because somebody's married, and sometimes the High Priestess is the other woman, somebody hiding in the shadows. I don't know if that's you or that's somebody else. Or for some of you, that could just be this thing where this person, you don't know who they mess with, but you feel like they mess with other people. And maybe they even tell you. I mean, I'm looking at the open book here. So maybe they do tell you, but you just don't know who they mess with. You know, it can be like that sometimes. You deal with somebody, and when they're with you, it feels like it's all about you. But you're like, when I'm not around, I don't know what they're doing. That's kind of what it's giving me. Now, again, they could be saying this about you. So flip it how you need to. Maybe somebody just got divorced or something here. Three of Swords is divorce, ending, separation, betrayals. But it's showing up with the High Priestess, which is usually like a secret relationship. It could even be a secret pregnancy. I don't know if that's significant, but what's... Yeah, because I'm getting like this song by Beyonce. She's saying like, I'm the main character. Bow down, bitches. Right? So I don't know if there's a feeling of like, look, I don't know if they deal with other people, but I know I'm the main one. I don't know what that might mean. What's their next move? It looks like they're chasing you. The Judgment card. Scorpio energy. What's their next move? The Temperance card. Can't hurry love. Okay, so interesting. So again, it gives that they're slow to make a final decision, is what I'm getting. Sagittarius energy. Like, I feel like they know you are special, but they're just moving slowly here to make a decision. But they want you physically. And the Temperance card is a card of abstinence and celibacy. So I don't know, for some of y'all, you might be like, well, you can't have me until you choose me. What is the challenge? This is a reconciliation, though. This can be somebody seeking forgiveness for the way they've been treating you, like going through an awakening, a rebirth. You got 3 majors. What is the challenge here with Let's Chill? The Death card. Scorpio energy. So the Death card as a challenge is somebody repeating the same thing over and over again. Not learning their lesson. Somebody that may not be willing to let you go and they keep you hanging on. 8 of Cups. Yep. So the 8 of Cups as a challenge is not walking away. Faking happiness. So this could be for some of you acting like you were okay with the way things have been, even though you were not, or vice versa. It could be them feeling this way. Just difficult to walk away, even though somebody feels like, I don't want to deal with whatever I've been dealing with. I can't leave you alone. What is the outcome here for the week? The Queen of Wands. They have a very strong attraction to you. Wow. Okay, that's Aries Mars energy. And this is like literally, I want to have sex. I'm physically attracted to you. I want to rip your clothes off. But it's like, what about the love part? She's a concubine. Yeah. And that's the blockage. So there's mixed feelings here. So listen, I'm just going to tell y'all, you play it however you want to play it. But remember, I said it's giving main character energy. She is the main character of the tarot. So it gives very much like, I know who I am. Maybe some of you are blocking access to this person because they're moving too slowly and they know that. Okay. But they're just too guarded to let love in right now. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. And it feels like a betrayal. Sagittarius, Moon, and Gemini energy. I do feel you will get communication. Maybe over the next 8 days. But again, it gives like, I can commit to you physically, but I still want to do my thing. And I feel like you're like, nah, nobody compares to me. So you don't get to be with me and then entertain other people. Because again, she's independent and she'll walk away. She's very assertive. So it feels to me like some of you may be rejecting or blocking this person. Or they're just emotionally or mentally or however, energetically feeling like, you know, you've already asserted how you feel. Maybe the last time you talked could have been 2 weeks ago. Maybe having a willingness to walk away from them. All right, y'all. That is what I see for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Aquarius. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards. Get your person's feelings for you June 29th through July 6th. Next 7 days. How are they feeling for you? Upside down, Diana Ross. All right, you got the Hangman, Pisces energy, and Diana Ross is in Aries. Maybe even somebody's on the Pisces Aries cusp. This is a sacred pause to evaluate a volatile love. The cheating partner, emotional turbulence of being deeply in love with a charming yet unfaithful partner. An intoxicating yet unstable love and choosing to stay despite knowing that he plays the field. So I don't know if you playing around, all right? Or they play around and there's this feeling of like, look, it's like that old school, long as he come home to me kind of energy. I don't know what that means. Don't bite my head off, y'all. All right, so what's their next move to you? Next move. Bartender, T-Pain. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Drinking, alcoholism, overindulgence, partying, mixologist, bartender. So it feels like somebody is like, I'm just figuring myself out. There's a pause between you two. Maybe they drink a lot. I don't know. Or they like the club or go to the bar or party. They could be trying to escape through, you know, negative coping mechanisms or different vices. All right. So what is the challenge? Lifetime. Maxwell. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It says, I was reborn when I was broken. Interesting. Settling differences. Surviving a tower moment. That's been a challenge. Reborn through a painful ending and set free by love, but not giving up. So this is the challenge. Somebody not changing. It almost gives me the Judgment card in reverse too. Maybe it's a Scorpio. All right, so what's the outcome? And now I'm just reaching out for something better than I had before. Maybe a Scorpio or an Aries. Bottom up, the last card for the week is what I need from you is understanding. How can we communicate if you don't hear what I say? Escape. So somebody's feeling misunderstood this week. I try so very hard to keep our love alive, but you don't want to meet me halfway and then the understanding dies. There's no way that we can work it out if we don't pull together. I don't mean to be demanding, but I want some understanding. I want to be with you, or whatever she says. All right, it says, Can't Buy Me Love, the Beatles. Not looking for a superficial or transactional relationship. So listen, Aquarius, either you are telling this person whatever they've been giving you, playing around, doing whatever, that's not going to work. So it feels like things are in limbo. They have vices or something, or flip it if it's you. I don't know. But it's like there's misunderstanding here. And that's the energy for the week. You could be dealing with somebody who likes to do nice things for you to try to cover up for their shortcomings. And they can't buy you. It says can't buy me love. Okay, so what's upside down? Boy, you turned me inside out. And yeah, they could be generous with their money. I literally just said it. And then the magician, that's somebody that's a player, smooth talker, got the gift of gab. They know how to manipulate energy. 2 cards of Mercury, communication, mind control. You know, he's the master illusionist here. Could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. This is Taurus Mercury energy though. And this is Mercury. So yeah, I mean, for some of you, you may be saying that you see this person as the one, or they feel like this, that you see them as the one. They see you as the one as well, but they feel like they can do what they want to do because they manipulate the energy around them. This King of Pentacles feels distorted with this magician. Like I said, it could be somebody that gets their way with their mouth, communication, their wittiness, their ability to outsmart people, but then also maybe they're financially stable and they feel like I can buy my way in or out of anything. Because it says can't buy me love. And the King of Pentacles, though, he's not about buying love. He is a generous provider. And I literally said that before I pulled that card, that it feels like somebody could be used to maybe like, look, I pay the bills. I'm the provider. I'm the breadwinner. And it can be like that. I've been in a situation, Paul. And you're like, okay, well, you pay the bills. But see, the thing about me, let me not tell y'all about me. I'm going to keep my business to myself. But if y'all anything like me, that arrangement will only work if I'm doing something else. And you ain't touching me if you touching other people and I'm just living my life. So that could be what it is. Maybe somebody's just accepting that this is who their person is. But look, he pays the bills. He keeps the lights on. He keeps me fed. He provides for me. And I'm just like accepting it. I don't know. Again, y'all take it how it resonates because it could be somebody saying this about you. I don't know. What is bartender? What is this drinking energy? The Queen of Pentacles. So you got a true pair here. Y'all could be very financially stable, you and your partner. And I mean, that is difficult when you're with somebody who's taking care of home. What is this? What's the Queen of Pentacles? All right, you got the 7 of Swords in reverse. All right. They could be getting advice from maybe an earth sign, maybe a colleague, an older sibling or friend. I feel like it's maybe not a blood relative. But the 7 of Swords in reverse is somebody wanting to come clean and their conscience is kicking in. And I said like negative coping mechanisms. So maybe they're getting advice from somebody. Could even be a bartender. You know, they are people that people go to their problems with. But this could be a woman, showing up as a woman. Unless you're dealing with a woman. This is Capricorn. Venus energy could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe it is somebody's sibling. Look at the siblings here. But the 7 of Swords in reverse is like my conscience is eating me up. Like I know I'm wrong and I need to come clean. Maybe somebody drinks a lot to keep from feeling that conscience kicking in. You know, that could be what this is telling me too. Like they know they need to be more stable, especially if you're married with the Queen and King of Pentacles. That's a married couple. That's a power couple. But again, that could go back to like, I take care of you. I do things for you. And maybe that's how they cope. With the 7 of Swords in reverse, I go and do something generous for you. It does look like they're wanting to communicate. It's about turning over a new leaf and having a new lease on life. Feeling convicted in their spirit is what I'm getting. So what are they going to do? Yeah, because it feels like they could be reminiscing about you. Could be a Scorpio. What are they going to do here? Come back home. 2 of Swords. They're in 2 minds. I feel like they're either talking to family, getting advice. There's a woman that they're getting advice from. They could be trying to ignore it though. They may be like, nah. Every time somebody give them advice, they're like, nah, but that ain't what it is. But she needs to do this and he needs to do that because this is a difficult person. They're being difficult. You can't get through to them. It literally talks about somebody being obtuse and missing the point. Every time this person gives them advice, that sound advice, and it looks like it could be family, could be blood relatives, or it could be a co-worker. It's an older woman, and it may even be a bartender. It's somebody that they could have a casual relationship with, like a casual friendship with, or an actual blood relative, but they're not listening though. So you may not get, I was about to say you may not get communication, but the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I'll put it to you like this. This is like plausible deniability going into deductive reasoning and situational awareness. As soon as they can hear the advice that this Queen of Pentacles is giving, because she's an advisor. All right. And this is family, blood relatives. So it does feel like they want to come back around, but they have to let their guards down, stop being difficult, and actually hear the message so they can communicate clearly. So some of you may get communication over the next 1 to 2 weeks. Why is lifetime the challenge? Settling down, the Nine of Wands, being resistant to settling down. Sagittarius moon and the Queen of Cups, because of emotional, repressed emotions. Queen of Cups has a blocked heart chakra. She's holding her cup right in front of her heart. She's guarded. She doesn't want it. This is like guarded vulnerability. So somebody hasn't been willing to open up their heart. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, namely a Cancer. All right, so what is this? What I need from you is understanding. And I feel like when she says, I try so very hard to keep this love alive, but you don't want to meet me halfway. And that's what this is. And then the understanding dies. There's no way that we can work it out if we don't pull together. I don't mean to be demanding, but I want some understanding. This is understanding and compassion. This is what you haven't been getting, because it's the challenge. So what does this mean? Page of Swords. The outcome of this week is there will be communication. But this is about like avoiding rage bait. Page of Swords is very strategic in how he communicates. He thinks before he speaks. He thinks before he acts. His sword is up because he's thinking. So this could be a person that's saying, I need to figure out how to come to you where you're not going to be offended or defensive or combative with me. Or this is you. This is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a younger air sign, or this is you feeling like you're trying to, like, I do try to hear you out. But the thing is, I can't only hear you out. You got to hear my side too. This can be guarded energy as well. And it is delayed communication. So it could be somebody finally reaching out. Like I said, over the next 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah. You got the Temperance card. You got the Three of Wands. And you got the Justice card. Yep. So this is reconciliation. This is communication. This is maybe an apology. And the Three of Wands is my card that represents building blocks, growth and expansion. Like, you know, okay, let's pick up where we left off. This may be somebody reaching out to apologize finally. You know, we haven't talked in a couple of weeks. We both cooled off. Let's actually, you know, understand each other. Let's, you know, be fair. Let's be civil. This is about fighting fair, being impartial, hearing the other person's point of view, and reaching a common ground. Peace, harmony, resolution, reconciliation. And the Three of Wands is like, let's grow from this. Okay, so it looks like somebody is wanting to communicate, but I'm telling you, there's somebody they're talking to that's giving them really good advice. They just got to listen. That's all. That could even be you giving them advice. I don't know, but that's what I see. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Hey, Pisces Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards and see what you need to hear your person's feelings for you. June 29th through July 7th. The next 7 days. How are they feeling? What are their current feelings for Pisces? Break my soul. Beyonce. You could be dealing with a Virgo or maybe a Sagittarius. Your person feels like they're dealing with everyday struggles, burdens, responsibilities that are weighing on them. Maybe trying to accomplish a goal. It's an uphill battle. Sometimes it shows up when people, they just have too much on their plate and maybe they can't make time for the relationship right now because they're trying to survive something. Okay, so they could be in survival mode. They could also feel, I mean, sometimes this is the Ten of Wands. The Sagittarius Saturn, like I said, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well because Beyonce is a Virgo. But sometimes this shows up when we are feeling like we're doing all the work in the relationship and the other person is not. They're not picking up the slack. And sometimes it can be burnout because we're like, okay, why am I doing all of the heavy lifting and you're just watching me do it? Okay, I don't know. They could be saying that's how you feel or that's how they feel about you. Take it however. What's their next move? It may not have anything to do with you, but we got Faded Pictures by Case. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Libra. And this is 10 of Cups in reverse. Pisces, Mars energy. But this could be you since you are a Pisces. Pisces Mars would be March 11th through the 20th. So that could be your birthday window. This is shattered dreams, bittersweet memories, a struggling, dysfunctional relationship or marriage, unhappy home or divorce, misaligned values, still emotionally attached to a past heartbreak or person. I mean, that could even be what this is too. You got 2 10s here, 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Wands. Maybe somebody is struggling to let go of another relationship that has nothing to do with you. I don't know. And maybe there's some disappointment about that not working out, or that could be you feeling that way. But it says attached to a heartbreak or person, lingering feelings or thoughts, nostalgia, sentimentality, trying to love someone who may still love someone else, and a fractured connection. Interesting. All right, so let's make it be Brandy. I heard Ray, R-A-Y as well. What's the challenge up to this point or this week? Trust issues. Drake could be a Scorpio. All right. And what is the outcome? The outcome is Jill Scott, A Long Walk. She's in Aries, so maybe you're dealing with an in Aries. All right, it says, you ain't no saint, we all are sinners, but you put your good foot down and make your soul a winner. Bottom of the deck, you got legs and hips and body. Taurus and Libra energy. This is like the Empress. Sensual, sexual, goddess, beautiful, pleasure, principle. Now, this is also the Empress's pregnancy. I don't know if somebody's pregnant in here. Fertility, divine feminine energy, beautiful energy, sexy energy, all of that energy. So look, despite everything else here, somebody is attracted and cares for you. Okay, so Jill Scott in that song, I'm even thinking about the video. She's walking around Philadelphia. Maybe somebody wants to spend some quality time with you doing something. Let's say that money is not straight. They may want to do something like just go for a walk in the park or something. Maybe they don't have the resources. I don't know. And she also says, your background, it ain't squeaky clean. Sometimes we all got to swim upstream. And like I said, this is like an uphill battle. So something could feel like mountainous. I don't know, challenges, obstacles. What are their feelings for Pisces this week? 10 of Pentacles. Could be something going on with family. You got 3 10s. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups in reverse. Now, this is family. This is longevity. That's what I'm saying. Like, is there another family dynamic? This could even be blood relatives. What is this? The Chariot in reverse. Somebody is losing their steam, their momentum, feeling blockages in their life. It could be to their finances. They're like financial barriers or blockages here. Maybe even transportation issues or distance between you two. It feels like something has lost momentum or steam. Could be somebody's burnt out because they're trying to be there for family, or financially they feel burdened. All right, so you got Cancer energy and Virgo, Mercury. Be a 10-year marriage relationship, age difference. I need more. It's like family could be depending on them and it's depleting them. Yeah, maybe there's a sibling, maybe there's a child or children. This is blood relatives, the Cups. And this is usually a sibling. And this is gift giving, like being generous towards someone. This is also family, though. Your origin story, the people who are part of your upbringing, your traditions, your family. So this looks like blood relatives. I don't know what that might mean. Yeah, you even got siblings here with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's an ongoing battle. Is somebody sick in their family or something? You got somebody laying in the hospital bed. This is the wounded warrior, or ongoing like health concern or something like that. It could be a sibling. It could be maybe them and a sibling helping out a parent. I don't know. It feels like something feels uncertain right now. They could even be worried about somebody's health. I kind of feel like that's the kind of energy I'm getting. I'm going to move on. Their feelings for you, though, based on this, is that it almost feels like the relationship has to go on the back burner for right now. The feelings are still there, but there's something else they're struggling with that they're preoccupied by. And they still think of you. And I feel like good memories. But they're feeling like they can't advance. They don't feel the confidence to advance this right now. Though they're not giving up. Because it says you won't break my soul. I mean, if she's saying in that song defiantly, like, I'm resilient, Nine of Wands. I'm going to persevere. So they're not giving up on you. What is Faded Pictures? 5 of Pentacles. Are they having financial issues? Queen of Swords. This is the mother-in-law. I don't know if that means anything. That can also be an ex-wife, though. Somebody could have left them in a poorhouse. Did they go through a divorce recently? Like, I'm seeing like financial losses, car repossession. I don't know. You could be dealing with a Libra. This could be a 5 or 10 year relationship or age difference or marriage. For some of y'all, this is a divorce saying it is saying shattered dreams. So there could be somebody considering a divorce or maybe recently has gone through one. And maybe you're trying to build something with someone right on the heels of them leaving another situation. But their next move and action towards you seems to be that they are breaking no contact. It does feel like they've kind of been cold. And they are wanting to talk and maybe even tell you what's been going on. I see communication with the Queen of Swords. That's very direct, blunt, honest communication. So what is trust issues as a challenge? They may even be telling you they have money issues. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Pentacles. This is second thoughts, falling under trust issues. This is impatience as well. 7 years is here now. All right, and that is Taurus Mercury energy. I'm sorry, Taurus Saturn energy. I don't know why I always want to call that Mercury. And the 6 of Pentacles, which is being breadcrumbed. One person getting more than the other person. So a lack of equal give and take and reciprocity. A lack of balance between two people. So somebody's having second thoughts because they're being breadcrumbed. Now, that could be you or them. They could be acknowledging, look, I understand why you feel that way because I've been inconsistent because I got something else going on in my life. I mean, you had a lot of cups to come out, but the 6 of Cups feels like you might be the only thing that's actually getting them through right now. If you're in a more toxic relationship or marriage, this could be actually telling me that, you know, they're going through all of this. They could be leaning on family and friends and getting advice from somebody about how to fix this with you. And I do feel like they're going to want to talk. Let me see more. What do they want to talk about this week? Because they want to talk. Oh, 6 of Swords. Aquarius, Mercury, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 5 of Cups. This is disappointment. It's like this person is not happy without you at all. But the 6 of Swords is usually let's move on with each other or without each other, right? But the 2 of Pentacles kind of gives me that this person is saying they want to move on with you. Again, this could be financial situations, though. 2 of Pentacles can be money fluctuating, financial ups and downs that this person is going through. So maybe they're just coming clean to you, telling you that, and it's going to like clear their conscience. Like, okay, I can get this off of me. A person that's been inconsistent with you. I do feel like there's something going on with their family, though. Or maybe their child's mother or father or their ex-husband, ex-wife, or soon to be. Something like that is going on. Maybe they're like, when I get things back into balance, then I can make more space on more room on my plate for you. And what is the outcome of this? You ain't no saint. We all are sinners. A long walk. The Queen of Pentacles. All right, that's Capricorn, Venus energy. But it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so maybe somebody here wants to take you out. Knight of Cups is very romantic. He's chivalrous. And so I can see him like taking you on a long walk or whatever. But Pisces, that's your energy. Hangman at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Pentacles. They're going to break no contact, whoever this person is. Something is coming full circle. And they're going to give you closure, if nothing else, to understanding what's going on. They may even be getting good news about a job or something like that. These two give me good news about a job. So maybe they're like, look, I'm not on my feet yet, but bear with me. Like, I'm coming around. Like, it may take me a minute. Just be patient with me. You know, I've been quiet because I've been trying to figure out my resources. And now I've gotten success. I'm getting some kind of achievement. Because the 10 of Wands, although it is an uphill battle, it does represent achievement. And this is accomplishment and achievement as well. Especially regarding good news with money or career or something like that. So I do feel somebody is very attracted to you. You may have a child or children with them. You may not. But this is somebody that wants to, like I said, spend time with you. But I feel like Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth, grounded, kind of girl next door, guy next door. And remember what I said before. Let's take a long walk. Could be like, I can't afford to do anything for you. But all right, maybe we can go and stop and get some ice cream and go to a fair or something like that, something that doesn't cost a lot of money. Even though the Queen of Pentacles is financial stability, I feel like this is what's coming in for your person. Some positive change in their money or their situation, well-being. Could even be somebody's health improving, or I don't know, maybe it's the closure of a stressful situation. Maybe a family member is no longer, I don't want to say it like this. This was going to sound awful. I was going to say be a burden, but I don't want to say it like that because I don't mean it like that. But y'all know what I mean. Like, if this person is responsible for a lot of other people, Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. She literally takes care of everyone around her. And she would be the woman in the card here, which, like I said, this is the family. So I don't know if that kind of pressure is on your person. I kind of feel like their issues are not about you, but they could be. They could be. But all I know is by the end of the week, the Knight of Cups looks like a romantic gesture or proposal to go out and spend time. But it could be something very girl next door. It could even be like, come over and let's Netflix and chill, because that's what this is giving me. Like, I'm going to cater to you. We can order some food in, but we can't afford to go. I can't afford to take you out right now and kind of like wine and dine you. Although he is a whiner and a diner, I kind of feel this person is saying, I don't have it right now to do that because I'm recovering. Or maybe they get some good news and they can do that for you out of the blue. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is positive though. Another water sign on earth sign could be significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, that is what I see for you. I also feel like y'all gonna be having some intimacy with this person. I do. I feel like it's going to be very heartfelt though. It's not just about the physical side of things. They have an attraction to you. Queen of Pentacles is a very sensual, sexual, mature energy. She represents somebody that's like 90s fine. Like, she ain't got to do too much. That's why I'm saying this is a real chill, laid back kind of romantic encounter with this person. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace.